Welcome back, everybody, to beautiful John Moxley Stadium here in Staunton, Virginia. After a rough loss last night from the Staunton Braves to the Harrisonburg Turks, 11-7. The Staunton Braves are taking on the front row Cardinals tonight. Cardinals 5-2 on the year. As of last night, Staunton has fallen to 5-3. First pitch starts off at 7:30, so not too far away from here. As 3 minutes before the first pitch, the rain starts coming down here in Moxley Stadium. Looks like we got bright skies ahead and light clouds, so hopefully this is not a permanent thing throughout tonight and we can continue to play some Valley baseball. I'd like to thank our sponsor tonight before we start, Kaufman Funeral Home and Crematory. Come out to our next game at home here in Moxley Stadium, Wednesday, June 11th versus the Charlottesville Tom Sox. The sponsors are Charity Cox Realty, C&F Mortgage, and Mill Street Body and Soul. You can get your tickets out there. If anyone you know is interested in providing a post-game meal for the Braves players and coaches, please go talk to Miss Joyce, our concession stand manager. So, the story of the night last night for Staunton was a very, very early 7-0 deficit. And they started putting up runs, trying to get back in the game, but when you're giving up a couple one-run innings and they're slowly starting to chip back at you and keep that lead extended, you're not going to win baseball games like that. So, locking in on having a strong start pitching tonight. Pitcher Connor Burry for the Canterbury for Staunton. Number 33 is getting the nod tonight for the Braves, looking to set the tone early for the Braves pitching rotation and staff tonight. Micah Canterbury, a hometown Staunton native, plays his college ball at Fairmont State University. A little bit of a different lineup tonight than we've seen here at home throughout the season so far. No Wyatt Pfeiffer tonight. No Wyatt Campbell tonight. Lincoln Pack will not be in left field. He will be designated hitting tonight, while Cooper McDaniel will be in left field. Some familiar positions, some familiar places, some familiar faces, I might add. Drew Beard, center field. Jackson Ingram, shortstop. Ty Galuski, catcher. Pachewski's still playing. Pachewski's not playing second base today. Pachewski's playing third base. And, looking forward to a fantastic game. Braves looking to bounce back against a tough loss against the Harrisonburg Turks last night. First pitch coming soon. So the rain really starting to come down here. Wonder if there's any debate on whether this game is going to start on time or not. As it is really, really starting to come down here. My weather forecast says it's expected to stop in about 35 minutes, which would be a blow, but it still has thunderstorms around 8 p.m. So we're going to get started on time here in the top of the first. Like I mentioned, Micah Canterbury starting that pitcher for Staunton. Got a little bit of weather difficulties here. The rain really started to come down. Had to bring in our camera equipment from the ledge. And I know it's not prime viewing, but I'm going to do the best I absolutely can to talk you guys through this one and figure out. So, Micah Canterbury getting the start.
Was that a strike or ball? Couldn't tell.
For a 1-0 count to start the game. Leading off for Front Royal is number 7 Isaiah Frost out of Lee Summit, Missouri, who has an even count. Called strike 2, 1-2 count here in the top of the first. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike number 1. So a strikeout opening the game for Micah Canterbury. 1 out here in the top of the first. As Sota Tashima is up next, playing shortstop tonight for the Front Royal Cardinals. And it is pouring down here, cats and dogs. Dripping inside into our system. All right, here's what we're going to be working with until we get a little bit more, something a little bit more official from either an umpire. As Tashima, that ball is grounded out and forced out for out number 2. Beautiful force out play for the Staunton first baseman tonight. Aaron Jamison had some big hits yesterday, a lot of contact, decent amount of power. 2 outs left. 2 outs, 1 left in the top of the first, as we are. As my promotional sheet is absolutely drenched. They call it foul ball for a 0-1 count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Down in the dirt for a even count.
What is the count?
So a series of unfortunate events here for everybody on our operations side, our broadcast team, our stats team. 1-1 count. Chopped. Beautiful throw. So an easy 3 outs for Staunton, even through the conditions.
So now they're going to pull him. That is ridiculous.
So they finished the top of the first, and now they're calling it a rain delay. Looks like they're going to have a conversation about it. I know you can't tell through our plastic barricade here that is covered in water. But this is nightmare fuel, I bet you can understand, for me. But we're making this work, doing the best I can to protect our equipment, protect our camera. Everything we have. And also, like, if you think about it, if we're going to play this game when it finishes up dry, that's a brutal beat for the Front Row Cardinals. You just played a half of an inning fielding one of your 9 chances in this game to score some runs, and it was pouring down rain, and we couldn't even play. Like, you couldn't even have a chance. The weather conditions were completely against them, and then they're going to call this game. To a certain extent, if you're Front Royal, now you only have 8 shots. Like, I feel like that is a little bit of a brutal take here. As the sun comes back out, looks like coaches are going to have a conversation about what to do here with the umpires. And I will keep you updated when I get the most up-to-date information. Yeah, so as we're talking up here in the press box, one of the biggest things here also to keep in consideration, even if it stops raining and technically there's no more water falling from the sky, our infield is in pretty bad shape here. Puddles all across the diamond. Not solely, but in part because of the decision to play this game, the top half of the first. I mean, even if it took us a second to get a tarp out here in the infield and keep some stuff dry, it would be wet, but it sure as heck wouldn't be this wet. As it looks like some fielders are trying to come out, and the rain is slowing down, but there are fielders for the Cardinals looks like they're trying to go as they're starting to walk back in. So they still trying to figure out the information on whether this game was postponed or we're going to be gone. Are we in a delay or are we done for the day? A very interesting circumstance here in just the fifth home game of the season here for Staunton. As the Braves are coming out on the field. Some fans are starting to leave on the right side. We got a lot of fans trying to hold it out on the left side, trying to figure out what's going on. We have Galuski holding a bat. It's like head coach Brian Sutphin is trying to figure out what to do with his team. Looks like Ty Galuski, the catcher for tonight. Oh, they're just playing around. Oh, he just smoked one deep center field. And that one is long gone. And Ty Galuski is running around the base. He's safe at second base. You can't see it, but he's safe at second base. And his jersey, he is brown all the way downtown here in the top, in the front of his uniform. Just mudslid straight into second base. You can't even see blue and red on that Braves jersey. I know I look like a crazy person talking right now because y'all can't see none of this, but just note that like he's literally covered in mud from head to toe in the front half of his uniform. As it looks like the Braves' fun is over. The rain has really, really slowed down. It's just a sprinkle now, but we are in a interesting situation all across the board here in Staunton. Yeah, so nobody out here right now. Still looking to find some more information, but yeah, so the game is postponed. We're done for the day. So we had a 4-hour broadcast last night. Today we have a 21-minute broadcast for you guys today. So Front Royal, we will see you guys at some point. Please keep posted to Staunton Braves Instagram and Valley League Baseball statistics to websites to see when we will be playing this game. It might be tomorrow. It might be Tuesday. I believe we're playing Monday because Stan is away on Tuesday. But for Monday, just keep updated. There's a good chance we'll be playing this game tomorrow, but there will be no more baseball tonight. So thank you guys for sticking in with us and our broadcast, even though I gave you guys a top of an inning that you probably couldn't even see. What an interesting circumstance here. So I will see you guys at some point for a Front Royal Staunton home game, but it will not be tonight. So thank you guys for tuning in. My name's Ethan Dufresne. Have a nice night.